Hi friends, I'm Miss Stafford and I'm the art teacher here at East Midvale Elementary. I know a lot of you from other years and there's some new students here that I am looking forward to getting to know this year. When you see this sign on the door, you'll know you're in the right place. This is a great place for learning, fun, creativity, and imagination. So when you come here, inspiration begins here. This is a fun place to be. Make sure that you take a good look at this poster when you walk in. It's kind of interesting. I want you to think about what you see here. This poster says, you are what you believe yourself to be. So think about what this might mean and how it applies to you. I'm excited for you to be here this year, and I want you to come on in and see the art room. Okay friends, once you enter the art room, you can look around and notice that we have 6 tables. Each table has different colored dots on it. The dots have numbers on them. So when you come in, I need you to walk in quickly and quietly and find your class number. So the first number 1 starts on this orange table over here. And this is 1 through 5. Then you can find your numbers, and this goes 6 through 10, 11 through 15, etc. So look for your number on one of these tables and then go sit at your assigned number. It's the easiest way for me to get to know your name if you're sitting at your number, and I'll talk to your teachers and get your class list from them. They'll have your names and numbers on there so I know that you're sitting in the right spot, and that's how I'll get to know you better. So please sit at your assigned number. Thank you so much. Okay friends, you'll probably recognize this poster of the famous painting of Mona Lisa. Does anyone remember who painted it? If you said Leonardo da Vinci, you're right. So we're still going to use the Mona Lisa poster this year and use it as my attention signal. So when I say Mona, you say Lisa, and then you give me your attention, just like Mona Lisa's giving me her attention right now. Eyes on me, mouth closed, hands to yourself, and have your ears ready to listen. So that's the signal for now, Mona, and you say Lisa, and ready to listen. Maybe later on in the year I'll add some more attention signals, but for now we're going to use Mona Lisa, and a lot of you already know this attention signal. Also, we have some new classroom rules. I kind of revised the rule chart, so we're going to go over that now. Okay friends, I think it's time to review our classroom SOAR expectations. This is the art room self-management, ownership, acceptance, and resilience chart, SOAR. We have SOAR all over our school. You'll see it in the hallways, in your own classroom, and everywhere you go. In the lunchroom, we have SOAR expectations. I'm sure that my SOAR expectations in the art room are probably really similar or almost the same as what you have in your own classroom. So they shouldn't be too hard to remember. Okay, in this classroom, we have self-management. That means we use Kai Foodie, keep your hands, feet, and other objects to yourself, and we always use walking feet. There is absolutely no running in this classroom. This is not a place to run. This is the art room, and we need to take care of ourselves so we don't get hurt, and others, and the art supplies, so we do not want running in here. Also, there should always be quiet listening when the teacher is talking. That means no one else is talking when I am. That just shows respect for me as the teacher. So please listen. Your mouth should be closed. Your ears should be open when I am talking. And if you have something to say when I am done talking, you may raise your hand and I can come help you, or I can answer your questions. Also remember to sit in your assigned seat. Every time you come to art, you go to your assigned number. Also, we have ownership in this classroom. That means be creative, use your imagination. Art is the best class in the school because you can kind of do what you like and you can express yourself. That's why I love being an artist. And make sure you use the art supplies correctly. There's no breaking, throwing, stepping on, or ruining art supplies. Please take good care of them because every student in this whole entire school uses the same art supplies. So please take your best care of them at all times. Also, remember to clean up your area when you're done. Just make sure you put away the supplies, you wipe off your table, tuck in your chair, and you're ready to go. Also, we have acceptance in this classroom, and this is really important to me, and that is to use positive words at all times. I don't want to hear you ever saying something rude or disrespectful towards anyone or about anything in this room. So please be kind and respectful to all people in this room. And remember to take turns when we have to share some of the art supplies. Take turns, and share is the other word, because in art we do have to share a lot. And when we're drawing or coloring, just make sure that you share the markers and take turns, because we can't take all of them at once. We have to share. Also, be resilient, and that means boss your brain, do your best, follow expectations even when others are not. So you might say, well, so-and-so at my table is messing around, so I can mess around. Well, no. I want you to make sure that you follow the expectations at all times. And be on your best behavior. So boss your brain is kind of something new I thought of this year, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Now we've gone through the classroom expectations, I'm going to tell you a little bit more. I have this little chart over here, and this is the voice level chart. So the top one says quiet table talk, so that will be okay when we start working on our art project. And whisper voice, sometimes I might just put you on whisper voice and when you're like starting to work on your project. But for sure, when I'm talking, it's going to be no talking. Shh. This is what I expect from you, because you should never talk when the teacher's talking, because that shows respect for the teacher. Or others that are answering a question, you shouldn't talk over them. That would be disrespectful. So no talking is right here, and it's the Mona Lisa because she doesn't talk. So you can remember by the pictures, no talking, quiet, whisper voice, or quiet table talk. Also, we have the table points up here, and we had these last year, but this year I'm going to try to use them a lot and give you guys table points, because I have some great prizes for you guys. So the tables, you all have colored circles on your tables, and those are the table colors. So we have orange, blue, yellow, pink, green, and red. And when you come in and sit quietly at your table, I can give a point for your table. I usually do it for everyone that comes in quietly. So if there's 5 people at your table and you all came in quietly, you can have 5 table points. And by the end of class, the table with the most points can get a prize. So this year, for table points, I have a really special prize box for you guys. And I call it my art treasure box. So when your table gets the most points, you can pick something out of the art treasure box. And this is only for the older grades that get to pick out of the art treasure box. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade get to pick out of the art treasure box. And the littler kids, I just have smaller prizes in a smaller treasure box. Okay friends, I'm going to show you where my art treasure box is. If you notice this unusual, strange looking box back here, then you have already noticed the art treasure box. I found it at a thrift store, and I thought it would be a great treasure box for art. Notice this cool latch right here. And to open it, you have to like turn the magic little key thing, flip it up, and then you have to lift this latch and you can open it. But I'm not gonna show you what's in here because it's a surprise. And every week I'm gonna put some different things in there. So when your table gets the most points, you can pick something out of the art treasure box. And I'm gonna try to make it kind of really cool artsy things. Like, you know, maybe markers and pencils and things like that that you can use to do art and you can take home and keep. So that is the art treasure box. And the table with the most points can get a prize out of there at the end of art time, okay? And we have a couple other a little bit different rewards today. I'm gonna come over here and talk about the what if chart. Okay friends, this up here is the what if chart, and this has to go along with the classroom SOAR expectations. So first of all, what if you do follow the expectations and you're on your very best behavior? Well, for one thing, you can get dojo points, which are awesome because you can go to the dojo store and get cool things. Also, sometimes I pick numbers. I have a little bin with all of the class numbers in it, and I'll pick out a number and you can get a small prize. Or you can get table points, and if you get table points, you get a pick from the treasure box. Also, I have a special new thing this year, which is sit in the golden chair. I'm going to tell you about that. And then there's also class trophies. I'll still give those away. When your class is super awesome, sometimes you can earn the class trophy. Also, you can always get awesome praise, like I'll say, good job, way to go, nice work, I love what you're doing. Just verbal praise, that's a great thing too. So, what if you do not keep the SOAR expectations while you're in this classroom? Well, first of all, I'm going to say please. I'll say your name. Then I'm going to say please, like say that you were talking to your friends and you're supposed to be listening. I'll say your name, and then I'll say please stop talking to your friends. And then if you continue to talk to your friends, I'm going to say your name, and then I'm going to say you need to stop talking to your friends right now. Then if you continue to talk to your friends, I'll say you need to go to the timeout corner. And I have the corner over there where it's also the calm corner, but it can be the timeout corner where you need to go take a break and watch the timer. I have a timer to show you. And then the timeout corner, and then if you continue, I'll have you stay at the timeout corner with the blue timer. And then if it continues, I'll call the office, and the office will come, and they'll probably remove you from the classroom, and you might end up going to the recovery room, and I'll send a note to your teacher letting them know of your behavior today. One more thing I have that's different this year is I have this chair. Do you guys notice that the bottom of this chair is gold? Well, I got this chair this summer, and I thought it'd be awesome to use in the classroom, and I'm going to call this my golden chair because of the gold bottom. So if you are a golden child, that means when you walk into this classroom, you walk in with respect, and you keep quiet, you go straight to your seat, you listen to instructions without talking or disrupting the class at all. Then after the instructions for the art project are given, which could be a video that I show, so it's going to take a little while, might take the first 5 to 10 minutes of class, then I'm going to look around and I'm going to be watching that whole entire time who has been on awesome behavior, and I can pick someone to be my golden child to sit in the golden chair for the day. So if you get chosen to be the golden child, you get to sit in the golden chair, and you can sit up here by me, or you can take it over to your table if you'd like. But you get to sit in the golden chair for the day. And if for some reason, after you're in the golden chair and you decide that your behavior doesn't need to be good anymore, then you'll have to leave the golden chair. It's only for golden behavior, the golden chair. And there may be days, I'm just telling you now, there might be days that I do not use the golden chair because sometimes even I, like you guys, I need my personal space, and I just might be in a mood that day that I need a break and I don't want anyone sitting up by my desk. So I might say, sorry, no golden chair today. So you shouldn't complain or be negative or whine or worry about the fact that you didn't get to sit in the golden chair. Remember, I'll try to let everyone have a turn in it throughout the year if you show appropriate behavior to earn the right to be in the golden chair. All right, friends. Okay, friends, this year in art, we're going to do something a little different. I have these words over here on the board that tell us what we're going to do each day. So if you want to know what we're doing in art, you can always look over here. And sometime during the lesson, I'll come over here and we'll point it out and we'll go through all the steps of what we'll be learning today in art for each different grade level. Okay, friends, I think that's about it with all the rules and expectations and prizes and rewards and consequences. I know it's a lot to remember, but we can review it off and on for the next couple of weeks till we really get it down. Okay, friends, I think that's about it for the expectations and routines for today. It's been great spending some time with you. I know we're going to have a great year this year at East Smithville Elementary in the art room, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.